Well, like people are people were complaining this past summer when Seth came back. They said, oh, he should be a face because everybody's missed him, and it's all this great stuff and whatnot. But I didn't think that was a good idea at all because obviously when he came back, they were going to build to the Shield triple threat, and I do not like. I don't think there's any world where they would ever do the Shield triple threat with Seth being a face. You know what I mean? Because he's the one who broke up the Shield, and he's kind of the one that Roman and Dean hate the most because he did that. So having him be a face in the triple threat match would just kind of throw everything off.
The Shield relationships right now are like completely different than what they were like this time a year ago. Because Dean and Roman were supposed to be best friends, and they're on a different show. They never talk to each other, and it's never ever mentioned. And this week, I know it's the main event later, but Seth comes back to save Roman, and then everybody's like, "What? Shield's coming back? I don't get it." But I don't know. The whole I don't know. I don't feel like Seth and Roman hate each other that much right now because they're on different feuds, and the Shield's different than it was. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, getting back to what I said earlier, though, just to finish up my point there, Triple H is definitely the one catalyst that's perfect for Seth to turn face. That's the only scenario I could really see him turning face because Triple H made him. If that makes sense. So having Seth be sympathetic.
I think that'll be a really good feud because it's the ultimate oh shit, I gotta get back at him because fuck him.
It's not gonna happen for a couple months though.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought they were gonna do it right away, but it's been weeks and weeks and weeks. And where's Triple H?
Yeah, they don't really. They're not that urgent to really
I
care
get it
that Triple H came in
because if they did it, what I was worried about is if they did right away have Triple H and Seth feud, Seth wouldn't be going for the belt anymore. Maybe that'd be good though, because then Kevin wouldn't have to give it up right away. I think Kevin is gonna win Sunday, but he'll lose the next pay-per-view because Seth's got to be champ eventually again. But how long? I don't know. How long do you think Kevin's gonna keep it? I know.
It's actually a good question. It's hard to tell because I really don't see Seth getting it till after he beats Triple H.
You don't think it's gonna happen for a while, do you?
It could happen. I don't know. Seth versus Triple H
will lose. Seth's the kind of guy who is a main eventer. He needs the belt. He's the kind of guy I think where he's been chasing the belt for so long, he'll become a little less relevant. He'll always be great, but he needs a belt. I don't know.
Yeah, perfect world. I see Seth and Triple H happening at Survivor Series. And then maybe you push Seth to win the Royal Rumble or something and then fight for the title at WrestleMania.
That's so long from now. I don't know. His character's starving for a belt, and I want it to happen in time. I think Seth versus Triple H would be a good Mania match maybe, but maybe not.
Well, you need... I feel like he needs to... he needs to beat Triple H sort of to... complete his face turn.
I guess it's okay without him having the belt because all of 2015 it was his belt basically.
Yeah, that run wasn't the best though. And we're gonna talk about Clash of Champions later, but all I'm gonna say is that I think Kevin's winning.
That's all it would ruin.
I'll explain more later.
It would completely ruin his credibility if he lost his first title defense.
It's almost like he would. It's almost like he would lose a match to Roman Reigns in the main event for no reason. But we'll get to that one.
He would totally lose any credibility. But I love that Triple H just kind of handed him the belt because it's almost like he doesn't have credibility in the first place because he didn't really earn the belt. I love that they left it open like that. Anyways. Yeah. Stephanie and Seth, backstage, Seth was "Oh, you fucking screwed me over. You're in behind with Triple H," he's been saying for weeks. And Seth was "No, I'm not. I'm not behind with Triple H, my husband."
What do you think happens when she goes home to her kids and like Triple H is there? Do you think they just don't talk about like what happened?
Fuck you, dude.
Like where has Triple H been since WrestleMania? Like does he just not come home to his children?
I don't know how the road life works for WWE. I don't even assume these people ever.
They have children.
I assume they literally never see their kids.
I don't know. Yeah, I know they. I mean, they probably visit them like once a week or something. But like, in storyline terms, like, I'm not kidding. Like,
He goes home.
it's been, like WrestleMania was in April. It's 5 months later. Do you honestly think they haven't like spoken?
I don't know.
Or no, I should say that. Do you think they haven't spoken in the last 3 weeks?
I think they probably have. Stephanie's just. I don't hate Stephanie. I wouldn't believe a word she says.
I feel like Stephanie's lying. I hope she's lying because then I don't know. That's a stupid. I guess it's wrestling. I should give it benefit of the doubt, but that just sticks in my head. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a dumb thing.
Stephanie just really bothers me. Anytime she talks, I never know if I hate her, if I should like try to start getting to like her.
Yeah, she's been very inconsistent ever since Shane came back. Like she's had a face. Like a face promo.
Yeah.
Or like her and Shane would like one up each other and do like awesome things, and then the next week she'd be out like, Teddy Long, you shut up, go away. And it's like, okay.
I guess she's a good heel if she wants to be.
And then
only because I fucking hate her most of the time.
Yeah.
But like I can't really ever tell.
But she's nice, but then, or she's like terrible, but then she'll like hire Mick Foley.
Yeah, if Mick Foley wasn't like one of the two authority figures on Raw, it'd be a lot different. But a lot of people think Mick Foley's been doing kind of what. The only problem I have is Mick Foley keeps calling it Clash of the Champions. It's kind of funny.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know. He's like, this next Sunday, Clash of the Champions. I'm like, that's what it was called in WCW. Now it's Clash of the Champions. I know it's literally doesn't even matter a little bit.
Yeah, actually, during this segment, Seth called it Night of Champions. So
it's fucking confusing. That's all you can tell. If your own people you hire,
why isn't it called Night of Champions?
That's because they literally just renamed it so it was like the old WCW pay per view.
I mean, it's whatever. I appreciate change. But yeah, I don't know.
And she said Seth lost credibility, which is an argument we had because I said Seth didn't have the same momentum he had like since when he left. Kind of like because I told you Finn wouldn't have the same momentum right away when he got back. Like he won't when he comes back. It won't be firing on all cylinders yet. He's gonna have to take a little bit to be on that main title, like he'll be like in the main title situation, but I mean for everybody to like, I don't know, people will be really excited when Finn comes back. So I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
But
I think what I meant whenever I said that Seth, like when he came back, he was still on fire and still had credibility is because they always had a plan for him. You know, like he came back immediately in the next 3 pay-per-view main events, title matches. He's in the next one too.
Yeah, he's obviously always going to be in the main title scene. Like he's not. You won't see him facing Rusev soon,
right?
I mean, he did this week,
though.
but you know, like he won't be like chasing the U.S. title because that's not what he's about. He's not about chasing something that's less than what he thinks he's worth. Even though Stephanie said he's less than what he thinks he's worth now, which I think he has lost momentum. Only not in, like everyone really cares about him, and once he like goes full face, it's going to be perfect. And I think once he's full face. I don't think it'll happen before he faces Triple H. I think they'll have it that weeks going on until the next pay-per-view. Kevin retains. Then whatever the next one is, Raw pay-per-view, Seth will win that, be full face with the championship belt, and he'll go on a run like that. And yeah.
I could see that happening too. I don't know. I don't really... Both those scenarios, the one you listed and the one I'm thinking in my head, I don't really mind it. I don't know. I feel like a face Seth Rollins has like a lot of potential.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, he's going to be in his head thinking, man, you know, I can't really go after the championship, win the championship unless I beat him. Which in your case, it works too because he wins the championship and then he faces Triple H, and Triple H is like, "You have that big fat red title, but you're not a champion till you beat me." You know,
That was a pretty good Triple H, honestly. I felt that there. I felt it.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Seth a lot, and I think good stuff's coming for him because he hasn't. I don't know. I don't want anyone to say like he does get handed main events, but he never like is all. He's
never lets anyone down. Yeah, he never lets anyone down.
Only problem I have with Seth, I wanted to bring Blonde back, the half blonde back. Obviously, it's not a big deal. He's a great wrestler. He's not like amazing at talking. He
can cut a good promo.
Sometimes it can be cringy. Sometimes, only sometimes. I'm like, like the one time he was outside of outside of the arena, going like, "Finn Balor, where are you? Where are you?"
He was like, "Demon King, where's the Demon King?
Where's the Demon King?
I can't find the Demon King."
And then he walked through the hallway and saw him.
He's like, "Demon King."
And he's like, "Neville, where's Demon King?" And he's like, he's
"Have you seen the Demon King?"
I faced the Demon King at NXT. I was not prepared, Seth Rollins. He's like, "Shut up." Yeah, that was really cringy. Like, so bad.
It was terrible.
It was so bad.
Actually terrible.
Like, it's